the company, the values and the motto that we kind of have is to help people go forward and be better with credit. We are a financial services company, and we have our own branded credit cards, Aqua, Marbles, Opus, and a few others. But we also have a co-brand division of the company where we supply credit to third parties. You can see a TV monitor. I think that's a classic example that you would see within a contact center, is seeing calls queuing, how many calls we've had offered today, how many have we answered within service, and so on. Now, there's a lot of people in that contact center, and they're all looking at the same screen. Now, that screen is not relevant to all those tiers of people. You don't need to light a fire under the agents like you might need to for an ops manager. So having a flashing red, glaringly red calls out queuing doesn't have the same effect, and worse, it can have a detrimental effect than what you wanted it to do. I think where the solution that you provide fits into what I'm doing for our company is that it has to be relevant, it has to be accurate, and it has to be appropriate for the audience. There is so much data in there that I can present, but if it doesn't land right, or if it's just confusing, or if it's irrelevant, if someone looks at it, why am I looking at this? They're going to start to switch off. And that's what's been really successful about the products that we're using from Optimize. It's the functionality that it has within it to do what we want and present it however we want to the operational teams that makes it so engaging. Is it just a wallboard that just presents stats? No, it's more than that. The flexibility that it's allowed us to have, because if you think from a contact center point of view, you don't just have to stick with one display for all your contact center. You have maybe customer services or a sales or a complaints department, and they're all spread across. Now you can have it however you want, and we knew that the customer services wanted a specific view, so we gave them that. We gave complaints a specific view, we gave them that. And that's what we use to tie everyone back in to the wider business, through colours, through fonts, through images displayed, using triggers to display things, or there's a new PowerPoint that we've converted into a video format, so then we can upload it from the CEO that says, oh no, times are tough, and so on. And we can just have that playing, if there's no calls queuing, you can have that playing in the background. It's just something to pop on, it's something fresh, something different. There was an urgent need to make sure that we were still in touch with our people working remotely, and that's the key there, because when you become detached from your comfort zone, your team dynamic, and you are then isolated as an individual within your own home, we know that we always have the Optimize view on screen within the contact center, and that was the lifeline, that was the link of something that we could configure to make it warming, to make it comforting, to have that connection back to your contact center. And that was our go-to product to use to create that link, that lifeline. You see it having a positive impact, and you get the great feedback, and it's like you get that wow factor, like, oh wow, this is really good, really like it. Then it makes you feel good, and then you make your team feels good, and then you want to develop more and give them more, and it's that positive feedback loop that keeps going around. It is a great thing to be involved in. That relationship we've got with Steph and your wider team has been really great. It's been really impactful for us. We've, you get an answer straight away, or you get direct. So, have you tried this? And I can't thank you and you guys enough for the amount of time you've allocated to us to get what we need.